Yo, Stitch Face, so I'll sit up.
All right, yes sir, ski. Your boy finally got another Zenkai down in his belt, and it is the boy Gohan. Now I actually had to use Z power to get this guy from 5 to 7. Was it 5? I think it was 4-star to 7-star. So it was a pretty interesting process. This is the first time I ever used Z power to go ahead and try and Zenkai with a unit. Now Gohan, I'm not gonna lie, Gohan is one of those units I feel like, just going off of his kit alone, I feel like he's one of those units you are going to need to probably try and get him to Zenkai 2 or 3 before you can really see him do some crazy stuff, in my personal opinion. He's just one of those units. Like, there's some Zenkais like Kid Buu and like Cooler, not Kid Buu, but Chubby Buu and Cooler, that are just really good off the jump. And then there's like no other ones like Gohan and probably Goku Black is just not really all that good to me at all. But Gohan, the Super Saiyan Goku, the Broly, who kind of need to get more Zenkai levels before they are able to be really crazy effective. So there's that. So he's one of those in my personal opinion. So not gonna even get into the team stuff. We're just gonna hop in straight into some matches to show this guy off. Alright, so we're going to be going up against a Fusion team, which is actually pretty average this season, obviously, because the girl Kefla has been on the team. She just tears shit up. Like her, I call her the infinite draw speed combo. Her and Gotenks, the longest, the matter of time they can extend combos with their increased art draw speed and their card reduction to their strike cards is just ridiculous. Like, they're the infinite draw speed combo. So there's that. So all around, like I said, Gohan is going to be a little tough to kind of show up, because what they did is that they really didn't change his kit as far as what he's really meant to be. Gohan is a last man standing unit, and he's still a last man standing unit. But the thing is that he's really just, particularly at Zenkai level 1, he's still just mostly only a last man standing unit, meaning that he doesn't really do too much when he's just on the field by himself. Like, there has to be 1 or 2 dead allies, which is not particularly bad, but that's not a situation you particularly just want to force. You kind of just gotta let that come naturally. So we start off with Gotenks here. No, we saw that yeah, Gotenks doing a lot of damage. Yeah, Gotenks just, oh my goodness, like Gotenks just going ahead clapping bodies and he's dead. The other Gotenks is dead. just that quick. So I think this was the match where we got that quick forfeit, yeah, because we were just going in too quick and just destroying their team. And I think they quit. Yeah, this was that match. So we're actually gonna hop into the second match and show off Gohan one more time. Alright, so that was obviously a really quick one. So this is the beginning of the season. So the matches are going to be a little wonky as usual. So that's just how it is. No, just gotta deal with it. I just got into the PvP grind because I wasn't really trying to touch PvP too much until I had Zenkai wicking this guy. And also I have a Zenkai video, like a top Zenkai video spoiled for my next video, or one of my next videos that I'm working on. And I did not want to do that video without me getting at least like 30 matches, 40 matches of me testing this guy out. Because obviously when I'm done recording these matches, I go back and play and use these units a lot more. I don't just use them like 3 times and I just give my opinions on them then. So there's that. So yeah, but just off his kit alone, what else? Oh yeah, Gohan, like, yeah, he does not really do much as far as damage until somebody dies, which is not particularly bad, but it's like you don't want to always just be lenient on a character that's completely subjective to needing somebody to die before he's able to be effective to the team. That's the only real problem that I have with him, my personal opinion. Outside of that, when somebody does die and he does, or so when it's like 2 allies dead, he's able to pull out some crazy strike damage. It's not even funny, but overall, just because of that, I think he still needs something to sustain some damage when he first comes into the match. So that's why I feel like why he's going to be better at Zenkai level 3 if you guys can get him there and get all those awakening panels and stuff like that. I think I showed an example of that in this match because I think I was playing bad. Yeah, it was those 50-50 encounters where you get the little clashes. I kept getting into those and I kept messing those up and not winning the clashes, which obviously put you in a really bad position. So there's that. So blast damage, obviously, as you can see, wasn't really too crazy against that Vegeta, even though he had type advantage. So we're running this purple Trunks. Purple Trunks is going to be doing a lot of extra damage here, because notice that he is going to be getting a big Zenkai buff from Gohan Zenkai ability. So I decided I was going to run purple, red, obviously, because it's two purples. In case they bring a yellow like this guy did here, I'll just bring a red units, which is Gotenks, because he is definitely a powerful enough red to where he could definitely just knock off anybody else, and then a yellow that would try to go for my purple units. So that's the reason why I decided I was going to switch it up, especially also because I got a homie, right? And I know if he would have saw this video, he would have been pissed if I was using yellow Gohan. He would have been mad, because he would have been like, he would have been like I was depending on yellow Gohan too much. So it's like, fuck it. I decided I was going to just switch it up and do purple. So I actually wanted to put myself in a situation where I was going to let Trunks die here, because I wanted to see how much damage Gohan would do. But I don't think he ended up dying, in my personal opinion. I can't fully remember. Yeah, we guessed it. So there's that. So also keep in mind that Trunks does give a 30% damage inflicted to all hybrid Saiyans when he swaps out. So he acts as also a good support unit for this team as well. How much damage he's gonna do? Yeah, that's a lot of damage. I mean, keep in mind that this guy's bench isn't really the best. I mean, it's not that it's bad. He has a full Gaki bench, but he is missing, like, he only has 5 units instead of 6, which that last unit doesn't make too much of a difference, but it is still weird. But that did a lot of damage though. So there's that. So we're just gonna swap back into Gotenks here. You see why it's hard to showcase, because like, bro, you can't really showcase Gohan without there being somebody dead at Zenkai level 1. That's just how it is. He doesn't really have too much in his kit that just gives him too much okay, next match. Alright, so back to what I was saying. What was I talking about? A brain fart moment. But oh yeah, I was talking about Gohan. Yeah, he doesn't have too much in his kits where he can sustain too much crazy damage, like without somebody being dead at Zenkai level 1. So after that's his biggest downfall. So I don't think Gohan, as much as I love Gohan as a character, I don't think he's somebody that's worth chasing as a Zenkai unit, in my perspective, unless you're just a big hybrid fan, or if you're just a big Gohan fan, then sure, hey, go and do it. That's the reason why I did it. And at this point, man, Zenkais, I don't even use most of my Zenkais. They're mostly just there for collection purposes at this point. I barely use any of my Zenkai units. I don't use Chubby Boo. I don't use Goku. I use Goku Black a little bit when I want to try out Future, but Future is so ass right now. Yeah, I don't really use any of my Zenkai units, so it's that. So as far as Zenkai, honestly, like, they're just for collection purposes at this point for me. I kind of use them, do some videos on them, and that's kind of it at this point, just because I don't go out of my way to chase them to Zenkai 2 or 3. So Gohan do some solid damage here, cutting myself off, just because keep in mind that he is getting a buff from that Trunks of 35% damage inflicted, if I'm correct. So that's the reason why he was able to see him do some solid damage there. But if that wasn't that buff that he was getting from Trunks, he wouldn't really be doing much, because he literally comes into the match and doesn't get any damage buffs at Zenkai level 1. He's just there. It's just raw stats, which is not particularly the best. So there's that. So doing some solid damage here, doing some solid damage there. Let's see. I'm going to transform a Trunks, trying to bait this guy out. He's swapping out a lot. All right, so he's obviously trying to eliminate my red unit so he can back me into a corner. Oh, he doesn't even have a yellow unit. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, I forgot to turn my notifications off, and I don't feel like editing that out either. So there's that. Gosh, bro, this Goku is just so fragile. As you can see, Gotenks is even if the guy is like that's annoying. And that was a bad play by me. That even if that guy only has that Goku at 3-star, that's just full up. Just a lot of damage that he took from Gotenks. So unit with type disadvantage on him. So there's that. So I decided I was gonna let the boy Trunks just take this hit here, because I think he should be able to survive it. Yeah, he's gonna be straight. He's definitely gonna be straight without a doubt. Do that. I want to see. So this is the reason why I kind of don't like Purple Trunks. The only thing I don't like about is that his second main ability is cool if you get a good hand. If you get a bad hand, then it's not really fun. And also his green card kind of pisses me off sometimes. If you get a double blast card from his green card, which is really annoying, because it randomly changes 2 of your cards. So there's that. So we're just pretty much running through this guy team, and you can just see, like, I'm trying, all these matches I was trying my hardest to see you use Gohan, but it's like, bro, if you don't have Gohan in like a clutch situation, then he really doesn't do anything for you at Zenkai level 1. That's just straight up facts, bro. See, look, I mean, this is some solid damage. This is definitely some solid damage we're going in here. Kakarot Goku is not really the craziest defensive unit too as well. So we're definitely gonna go off with the kill. We're definitely gonna try to make sure we get the kill with the boy Gohan. We got to at least get a few of these ultimate kills in his ass. So we're going on to the next match, the last match. We're gonna test this boy out one more time. All right. So final match of the game, or why do I always do that, bro? Final match of the video. We are going up against what is this? A Saiyan team? Yeah, this definitely is a Saiyan team here with a Zenkai level 1 Goku, which I doubt they're gonna use. Nobody uses Zenkai Goku, to be honest. Yeah, he's probably the least. Him and Broly are probably like the least Zenkai units I see, to be honest. I see him as a bench unit, but I don't really see him like people actually use him that much. So there's that. So all around, as you guys can see, I am trying to use Gohan, but I have used him enough so I think you guys get to understand and explain the just of why it's kind of tough using him. This is why I really wish I could get him to Zenkai 3, because I'm not gonna cap. I did do a few multis, not a few multis, just like 1 or 2 summons, like, you know, little 300 crystal summons to get his Z power to Zenkai with him, because I didn't feel like doing the full grind. Even though they did switch up the missions, it is a little bit easier. I just didn't really feel like doing all of them, so I decided I was just gonna do a few of the little 2 multis on his banner before it left, and you know that's why I have a little extra Z power. And I ain't gonna lie, your boy is tempted to get this boy Gohan to Zenkai 3 with the crystals I have. I was like, nah, I need to save for the Annie. I already spent too many crystals on so many other dumb shit. So this that. So all around, I think was that laggy ass match. I think this was that laggy. I think this was that laggy ass match, bro. It had to be. I can feel it, bro. Yeah, this was that match. So we're going in, doing some solid strike damage. Gohan lacking, trying to go for the side step there. That is so annoying, bro. That is so annoying. When you go for when you go on coming off a swap and it lags and it causes you to where the enemy gets a chance to vanish. He should not have a chance to vanish right there. I definitely could have one combo that SSB Kaioken Goku, but it is what it is. No, you can't. At this point, you just got to deal with it, man. Oh gosh, the second anniversary, y'all better bring some heat. I'm telling y'all right now. But yeah, so there's that. So I was gonna do that real quick so I could see who he's gonna swap out to real quick. So I was gonna go ahead for a strike card. I keep forgetting that Gotenks debuffs every time he lands a strike card for 5 timer counts as well. So that's also pretty solid for, you know, when whoever swaps back in next and they go straight for a strike card, they would just be doing a lot of extra damage. So keep that in mind. Gotenks just kind of doing what he does and just kind of running through this team. Yeah, okay, lag. Oh god, you see, like I could have had a chance to finish out of that, because when you go for a tackle sometimes and anytime they strike card too late, they will give you an opportunity to vanish, but I will never know because of lag. So there's that. So caught me lacking right there. I ain't gonna cap out. That was a little panic swipe. No, sometimes I have a tendency to do that when it lags too much, and it costs me my Gotenks. But yeah, we're gonna run this back up. We're gonna run this back up, bro. So we have this here. So pop my main ability, do that. Trying to see if I can catch him lacking again, but the lag kind of threw me off once again. So there's that. But I'm not gonna complain on the lag. So I'm gonna let Trunks take this Rise Rush, because this is the situation that we actually kind of wanted the most with Gohan. You want a last minute standard type situation, even though Trunks did die there. And you want a situation at least where one ally is dead before you actually like see how effective he will actually be in PvP. So there's that. So we're gonna go ahead for his special move, because Trunks' special move does a lot of damage. It does, and it inflicts strong bleed, so he will be slowly losing his health second by second. So all around pretty solid stuff. Went for his blast card, not too crazy. Don't know what he was doing. I think he queued up when it does that, I mean they queued up a strike card too early, which left him completely open for an attack, which is easy for me. So he brought back out his Kakarot Goku. I forgot. I'm not really a fan of Kakarot Goku. I think he was a little overrated in my personal opinion. I was one of the people who was saying that he's really not worth the grind and your resources. Just me, my personal opinion. So yeah, so we're doing now. You can see he seemed like Gohan is doing some really solid strike damage, because now he has a dead ally, so that's really good deal. So we go for Rise Rush. Honestly, I was just trying to bait out his vanish at that point, because I knew that he had a vanish, and I know how dangerous this guy is, so I feel like I was a lot more comfortable if I just waste my Rise Rush and bait out this guy's vanish. Now What does he do? Oh, I remember that. Yo, no. Fuck out of here. We not doing that, bro. Stop that. So yeah, like I said, keep in mind earlier, like I said, this Trunks is getting buffed from this Gohan's Zenkai Z ability, so he's doing a lot of extra damage because of that. And it's not so because of that. I do have a good amount of investment on him and some good equips, but just keep that in mind. No, to me, it just felt like he was doing a lot more damage than normal. So we gotta end it off with the boy Gohan, man. We gotta try and go for this final finisher so we can end off this video. So we gonna go for that ultimate. Pow. Get the wins. It was a few crits. Bah, get your ass out of here. And that's it. So it's your boy Kaiku. Go like, subscribe for more content. Tell me what you guys think about this. Tell me what you guys think about Zenkai Gohan. And like, subscribe. I already said that. Yeah.